Welcome back, folks, to the second part of my Skylanders collection video, which as you can see, we're doing giants. We're going in game order, so it only makes sense. But either way, they're all sorted by their respective elements. So, and then starter pack as well. So as you can see, the starter Skylanders in Giants are T-Rex, Cinder, and Jetvac. But and might as well be worth mentioning that we're doing this in the same order as we did in the first video of this new series. We do the base character first, then the items, and lastly the in-game and chase variants. So let's get started. First, we have the life element with the giant T-Rex, and after him we have the free-core Skylanders. Might just be as well worth doing a little bit of that. Series 2 Zook, kind of like his bazooka, and overall the Series 2 pose. After him we have Series 2 Stump Smash, and Series 1 Shroom Boom is after him. And also, just want to quickly mention that I don't really have don't exactly know which ones I'm missing here, since I don't really have the poster and all of the Skylanders for this game on the top of my head. But we're just going to continue. So from life, I'm missing the light core, and then the last of the what are they called? Like core Skylanders, and which is going to be a common theme here. And then we have Undead, which starts with the giant eye brawl, which, if you know the lore for this guy, is two separate beings: the giant floating eye and the headless giant, or something like that. But either way, the eye and the body were separate beings until they combined into one. And then we have the starter pack Skylander Cinder, Series 2 Cinder to be exact. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure I mentioned this, but T-Rex is also starter pack Skylander. Next up, Series 2 Chop Chop. Cool design, like his sword and shield here. Nothing really much to say about him. Series 2 Headless Hex. I mean, I do like this kind of like design with these skulls floating around. That's kind of cool. Don't really have anything to say about that. And then we have Fright Rider, which I honestly find very cool. I mean, we have an elf that's riding on an undead ostrich. Like, how insanely cool ain't that? Don't have anything else to say about Fright Rider. And also here, the Lightcore Music for Life is Lightcore Shroom Boom, if I remember correctly. Then for Undead, it's Lightcore Hex. And then obviously the other cores for then we go over to life. No, not life, air, where we start off with the stinger bee, or the bee giant swarm. Honestly, I find his design quite cool, and I do like. He's not my favorite of the giants, but I still think he's one worth getting. And next up is Lightcore Jetpack. Birdie with jetpack. And then we also have the Lightcore. No, we have the starter pack jetpack. Same there, Birdie with the jetpack. Don't have anything to say about him. Then we have Sonic Series 2, Sonic Boom, and Series 2, Lightning Rod. I do really like how they kinda kept like the somewhat same pose with World Sonic Boom's like main body, but just kinda had the wings go in a different position, and then added one of these little mini Sonic Booms. And then, as I said about Lightning Rod in the first part of this series, I'm not a huge fan of this guy, but unlike the first Lightning Rod, Series 1 Lightning Rod, I do kinda like this figure design a bit more. About the Series 2 figure design is one that I like. Between those Series 1 and 2 Lightning Rod, I like the Series 2 figure pose more. But next up is Fire with the giant hothead. And yeah, I mean, this guy can turn into a bicycle if he wants to. And I do honestly think he's a cool, one of the coolest giants. He's like either he's like my second favorite giant. But next up after Lightning Rod, no, Hothead, is Lightcore Eruptor with Series 2 Eruptor, which is like the same magma guy, or whatever I said about him in the first part. Same thing about him here. Series 2 Igniter. I do like his design here, but I think his Series 1 design is a bit better, but I do gingerly like his Series 2 design as well. And then we have Hot Dog, as we can see here. I just like his design. It's so simple. It's that it becomes like very likable. So this is just a fire dog. There's just something about it that I really like. After fire, we have Earth with the giant crusher. And I do really like how he can turn into boulders, and how he's like just made out of stone. And then he also has a giant flipping hammer. Don't really have much else to say about Crusher. And then we have the Light Core Prison Break and Series 2 Prison Break. Like I said, he has like this cool crystal gimmicky thing. But like this design overall. And don't have really anything else to say besides that. And then we have the so then we have Flashwing, Series 1 Flashwing. Quite a cool design for a crystal dragon. Don't really have much else to say. And as we can see, now we only have 3 elements left to discuss, with Tech being next and Bouncer being the giant. I do overall like Bouncer's color scheme. I do really think gold and red work extremely well together, and yeah, that's part of why I think I like him. He ain't exactly the best one in the game, but design-wise, he's one I really like him. Light code robot is the light code for the tech element. I do honestly like how he is just like this. I mean, it's very simple, but I don't really have anything else to say about that. After Drowboat is Trigger Happy, Series 2 Trigger Happy, and Sprocket, a giant gold machine gun, and Tech Gal. That's the best I can describe them. And I just gotta fix a little figure in the second to last element before we actually get to that. Alright, so now we're in the second to last element, which is water, where we start off with the whale Thumpback. I do really like his design with the chains that goes around the, like on the belt, and these shoulder pads, and yeah, then he also has this giant anchor's weapon, which I find quite likable. I mean, he has quite a simple design, like he's a whale, like, and their whales are quite simple by design. And after Thumpback, we have Series 2 Guild Grunt, and yeah, don't really have any much to say about Series 2 Guild Grunt. Then we have Series 2 Sap. Yeah, I mean, Lightning Eel, Lightning Dragon Eel or something. And it's the same here. Like, I like this thing that he has there that connects to these tubes. I don't have anything else to really say about him. And the last border Skylander for giants that I own is Chill. Yeah, overall, I do like her design, especially her helmet and the shield and this double-sided blade. I do think it's quite a good design. And yeah, that was... Now that we're on the last element, I only have 2, which is Pop Fizz and Series 2 Double Trouble. So for magic, I miss Lightcore Pop Fizz and the Giant Ninjini, and then obviously the remaining core Skylanders. So now we go on to the items, which is the Dragonfire Cannon and the Scorpion Striker Catapult. Overall, I think they have a pretty neat design, especially the Dragonfire Cannon, with having this part here like being like a dragon thing. Yeah, don't really have anything else to say. And now it's time for the last of my Giants figures. So we start off with Gold, Golden Series 2 Flameslinger and Glow in the Dark Cinder. Glow in the Dark Series 2 Cinder. These two are my two chase variants for the game, and as you probably noted, I miss regular Series 2 Flameslinger in the base character here in the fire element. And then we have my in-game characters for Giants, in-game variants, which is Legendary Bouncer and Granite Crusher. Yeah, as I said, with Legendary Trigger Happy, I do really like the gold and dark blue color scheme, and with Legendary Bouncer specifically, I think that it fits extremely well, since he already is like kind of gold. I think it fits extremely well with his like design. So let me know in the comments down below, which one do you like the most, regular bouncer or legendary bouncer? And then we have Granite Crusher, which I think just looks absolutely sick with just like darker color scheme. And then where the green is on his regular figure is like replaced with blue. Yeah, and that was my entire Giants collection. I hope you liked this video, and I'll see you all in the next one, which is going to be Swap 4.